Welcome aboard, Flight Crew. We are here on Hollywood Boulevard today for Icons of Darkness, the exhibition. If you are looking for the best place to visit in Los Angeles and things to do in Hollywood, this is the best film museum tour we have ever been to. This exhibit is packed with screen-use costumes and props from Star Wars, Jurassic Park, Batman, and many sci-fi, fantasy, and horror films. So join us today as we take you on a full tour of this private collection.
Our only rule is no touching of anything.
Gotcha.
But other than that, take as much video and photos as you like.
Awesome.
Just hashtag us Icons of Darkness.
Wonderful. Yay, let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Welcome
Behind
to the
curtain.
darkness. This is our first destination. These are screen-used costumes from Michael Keaton, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Danny DeVito from Batman Returns.
I love the underlighting on his face. It is so good.
He took the other car.
No, sir. The other car.
That was good.
The other car.
I love it. The two kind of like, I wouldn't say servants, but the guys who really make things happen. The caretakers of everybody.
There you
That
go.
is an actual stunt head of Samuel L. Jackson from Age of Ultron and his screen-worn costume as
I
well.
feel like I need that in my office to keep me working. Like just stand.
What are you doing?
Get back to work.
Screen-used costumes from Batman and Robin. Chris O'Donnell is Robin. George Clooney is Batman. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger's screen-used Mr. Freeze outfit and gun.
Everybody, chill. Chill.
That they put them in different suits at the end was
To get toys.
Double the amount of toys that they could sell.
The codpiece on Robin is crazy. It's true.
Back to the drawing board with Christopher Nolan's trilogy, Batman Begins. You remember in the film it was based on a tactical military armor.
Less nipples.
Yes, 100% less nipples.
It's still one of my favorite bat suits. I know it's not as practical as like the Dark Knight suit.
Right. So here we have Wesley Stunthead and costume from Blade 2. That's Stallone's actual Judge Dredd costume from 1995. It'll be Spider-Man 2 suit.
Hopefully we'll be seeing that again soon on the screen.
And Willem Dafoe has not come by to try and steal this from us, but this is his original from the first Spider-Man in 2002. Most impressive, I believe, is the actual Christopher Reeve flying suit here from Superman 1 and 2, which it's in extraordinary condition. I was extremely nervous handling it because it's a very thin, stretchy material, and if it gets torn...
I've actually worn one of the suits before.
Wow.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, the boots are a very thin, like Italian leather. When we got them, they were sort of discolored at the bottom. You know, we didn't do it.
Yeah.
Turns out what it was? Christopher Reeve's sweat.
Oh.
Well, then that's okay.
You're not the only one. I'm just kidding.
Costume that Wolverine found so uncomfortable in the first X-Men. Still looks pretty angry about wearing it. Equally uncomfortable for Peter Weller, one of his original Robocop costumes. Night Owl here. The art of making these type of costumes significantly advanced. Materials, the details, the texture, and the weight. Probably 20 pounds at best. The original Batsuit from Michael Keaton was like 85 pounds.
That was more like urethane
Yes,
latex
yes.
rubber. This is more like the foam rubber, right?
Yes, exactly. Very lightweight.
If you guys have never touched foam rubber, it's kind of like a spongy hat, like a knitted hat I'm always wearing.
So we jump back a little bit.
You love that.
My favorite Batman.
The Sonar suit from the end of the movie that he fights the Riddler in. Funny thing about this, look closely at it, and then go back to the George Clooney ice suit.
The same suit, just
You will notice
repainted.
a cost-saving measure there because these suits were not cheap to make.
So what's your favorite Batman, Flight Crew? Everybody, I want you to put in the comments below who's your favorite Batman and why.
Wow. I'm gonna take a photo.
Ashley's gonna get some photos with her favorite Batman.
We arrive at the Dark Knight.
Oh yeah.
And this is where they finally cracked the one problem that had plagued the Batman suits is the one-piece neck.
So I've worn this suit.
Came up with the idea of a motorcycle helmet type of thing where
You want to be able to turn your head, Master Wayne? They had to
to
make it such a poignant part in the movie too. Like
finally back out of the driveway.
There you go.
over here we have Michael Jai White's Spawn costume with
Yeah.
the knife in his mouth while the
That's
Joker
right.
gave him the why so serious speech.
Oh, jeez. That got us all, Flight Crew. Keep watching this episode. You're going to have fun. This is Critter Country.
Gaggle of Gremlins. And what's really cool about it is we have, you can see the puppet rod arm and wires that they would control.
Oh, the armature
actual-
back there?
yeah, the
Wow.
armature, Gizmo in his own separate box, just to make sure he doesn't get wet.
Oh, that's basically, this is the original Baby Yoda. All the cuteness came from
yeah.
Gizmo.
Replica of Margaret Hamilton from the original 1939 Wizard of Oz. Mia Kunis's actual screen-use costume from Oz the Great Palace.
Do you want that witch hat?
I do.
Oh, jeez.
This is from Jurassic Park 2, The Lost Lost World.
Get outta here.
One of the ones that pushed the caravan over the cliff. Can't blame them because they stole the baby T-Rex.
Never take a mommy T-Rex's baby. I don't know if you guys can really tell how big this is. You only get to see it when we're at Universal, like, and it's up in the air, but it's huge. I can see why that guy got eaten off the toilet so easily.
The original sneezing Brachiosaurus.
And if you guys look close enough, you can see a little bit of Brontosaurus snot up there still. What is it again? Brachiosaurus? Brachiosaurus. Wow! I'm gonna say a lot of wows today. This is cool. If you guys can't tell already, you need to come to this museum right now and check this out.
And the original raptor eggs that John Hammond watches hatch from the original Jurassic Park as well.
Ashley, they bred raptors.
Why?
That moment is so good in the movie because he's holding it and you can see he almost just wants to instinctively like crush it. Like, this shouldn't be alive. This is so dangerous.
So, any Lord of the Rings fans, we have the Fork costume.
Meat's back on the table, boys.
Okay, still, I think one of the best moments, the rain scene where they all show up with the spears and they're just hitting it. And oh, that battle is one of the greatest battles ever. Even better than some of the Star Wars battles, I'll have to admit. Oh, controversial. Wow, Mortal Kombat.
Right, this is the Goro from the 1992 Mortal Kombat.
He could definitely crack your back easily.
Yeah, his face is, yeah.
This was made semi-waterproof. It was actually in a river. Set it on fire.
Which is your favorite dinosaur?
I love the Brachiosaurus.
Yeah.
Just touches my heart. That little sneeze. Not a Metasaurus.
Vegisaurus. That's Vegisaurus. I know. There's a raptor. This is so cool.
You're gonna have to climb inside of this, and then they strap the tail and the feet on and run around like a raptor.
Well, they have that raptor that's at Universal Studios. You guys have seen our Universal videos. Meeting Blue is amazing, but this is the real deal.
Yeah, this one is in such delicate condition, we really had to just leave it in the box and pose it from there. You can see the wear on it. If you start to pick this up, it literally will crumble into dust.
Unfortunately, these materials don't last over the years, so it's great to have collectors who preserve these things because otherwise they just fall apart.
And the credit there goes to the owner of the collection, Rich Carell, who's just a fantastic guy. He's been collecting for over half a century. Wants to let everybody come and see. Wants everybody to share in the excitement. Is a real gift.
So cool. Why he's focusing on my face?
Oh, Ashley, back here. Oh, this is what we were waiting for. Flight crew, I know you've been wanting it. You're gonna get real Star Wars right now.
We start off here with a touring costume of Darth Vader from The Empire Strikes Back around 1980. So if Darth had to open a mall or appear in a parade, this is the costume that an actor would wear. This was actually made by ILM. I'm sure I don't have to explain to your viewers who ILM are.
Industrial Light and Magic, just in case.
There you go. Identical to a screen-used Darth Vader costume.
I love that he's on the platform too. He just looks so big.
Well, you can see by the helmet, this is an actual production-made helmet. And you can see how big it is.
Yeah. The first time you actually ever see a Vader helmet, you realize how big he must be because the helmet is huge. It's like a real samurai helmet. It's massive. And the dumpy little stormtrooper. He's so tiny next to Vader.
He is a little short. Any Hunger Games fans out there? This is Jennifer Lawrence's actual costume from Catching Fire.
Harry Potter.
I'm not supposed to say his name, but
Don't do it.
You can do it,
No,
Ashley.
no.
You guys can do it at home. It's safe. If you're not in his presence, I think you can say it. There's his name, guys, if you need a little hint.
Harry's acceptance letter to Hogwarts,
That's cool. His acceptance letter.
and Daniel's screen-used robes from the Deathly Hallows.
Wow. I'm sorry. Where's Dobby's sock? Where's his sock? Dobby. I always say his name wrong. I always say Dolby. Like it's the Dolby Theater, which is down the street. That's so fun. That's the saddest part in the movie, is when he passed away.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers. Sorry guys, if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, this is endoskeleton from Terminator Salvation. For your viewers, I'll give you a little treat. I am allowed to touch because I'm qualified, but you can actually hear the servo. And then screen used endoskeleton from P2.
Man, those things were in my nightmares.
That's how James Cameron came up with the idea for the Terminator. He was really sick, and he had a fever dream one night about a metallic skeletal man coming out of
Oh my gosh.
flames to get him. And from there,
He spread more nightmares.
Dun 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 dun.
Costume from Terminator 3. Robert Patrick's stunt bullet shirt from T2.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then next to that, we have Arnold's stunt head and costume from the end of the film. That particular gun is a stunt gun. It's actually very heavy rubber arm that they did the microchip from and built Cyberdyne.
Hey, Justin, nice to meet you.
How's it going?
This collection's awesome.
Always believe it's a
good title.
fandom
It
base.
is. Yeah, it's just celebrating all fandoms. Whatever you like. This is a perfect example.
So
So
you guys definitely came to the right place.
yeah, we're always telling you guys, whatever you love it to the max. And this is an example of somebody preserving their love of film for us all to enjoy, which is amazing. So you guys definitely need to come down and check this exhibit out. One serious question: how many of these have moved at night when you guys aren't really looking?
So here's the thing. We have a few pieces from movies that have like curses attached to them.
Oh no!
This is a Halloween episode, guys. So
Supposedly. So there's nights where like I'm closing on my own and I feel like really uneasy in certain areas.
okay, which one do you think would come alive right now?
Which one
At
do I
night.
think? I hope that it's Dobby. That's it.
Dobby?
Like, I'm cool with that.
I really feel like it's gonna be one of the Mars Attacks aliens just doing that slow head turn. I love your mask, Justin.
Oh, thank
Face
you.
hugger.
Thanks. A friend actually made this for me.
So is it you who's talking to us right now, or is it the face hugger that's controlling you right now?
Probably the face hugger. Yeah, I think that's how it works, right?
Star Wars. More Star Wars. Star Wars.
As all your viewers know, Greedo shot first.
Wait, what's his new line again?
McClunky.
McClunky! You
Yeah.
said it. So we finally get a second chance at blasting Greedo. Let's do it together, flight crew.
Greedo shot first.
Oh, okay. It's funny, I didn't realize until recently, Greedo is actually played by a female actress.
Yes.
I do like all the texturing of his shirt, how it kind of...
Oh yeah, no doubt the costumes were.
Never really paid attention to that in the movie. It's so quick. Ashley, one of your favorites is here.
I'm so excited.
We have K2SO.
Yes. And what's really cool about this one is it's the only one in the world on-set photographic reference robot.
Oh, wow.
Because as you know, he was all digital in the film. So. And then we have an incredible, lifelike Peter Cushing as Grand Moff Tarkin. A little bit more realistic than the one in Rogue One.
I was wondering if you were going to say something about that. I was actually pretty impressed with Rogue One. If you take it for what it is, it was pretty nuts. I had friends who are big Star Wars fans who were like, wow, it's amazing. He looks so good still. I'm like, dude, he's been gone for a while.
Probably the rarest piece here is the Tuscan Raider helmet from the original 1977 film.
Luckily, he was able to scavenge one of these. So.
There you go.
Tatooine joke.
Yeah, Tatooine dad joke.
But this is actually a screen-used Darth Maul costume.
This is also how Ashley looks sometimes in the morning before her coffee.
Oh my gosh.
You straight up said it.
Yeah, I just straight up said it.
We'll take a photo of you in front of my life look-alike.
Look, sir, droids. I just realized.
The screen-used host and parasite alien from Independence Day, as well as the space jockey.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to Earth, the one that gets punched in the noggin.
Welcome to Earth. Release me.
We say that all the time around 4th of July. Release me.
You guys ready for some spooky stuff?
Yeah. Okay, this is a Halloween episode of sorts. We're going to get a little of that Halloween treat right now, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, what's going on? Oh, jeez. That's how I look in the morning, guys.
Jack Nicholson's original jacket and original axes from The Shiny's screen-used muzzle from The Silence of the Lambs, and his screen-used costume.
Hello there, Ashley.
Have you ever seen Dead Silence?
No, I've never actually.
That's okay because ventriloquist dummies are creepy.
Yeah.
A lot of the actual makeup's from the film.
Are you okay? Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I hit your head. Are you okay? Oh my god, I smashed heads with Ashley. I'm so sorry. I thought that was like something in the other room like we heard a little bit ago. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
It's okay.
Leatherface, gonna Leatherface.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I don't like this doll now. He's a distraction. He's a red herring.
Jones as the pale man from Pan's Labyrinth. The legs obviously were digitally. His legs are skinny, but not that skinny, so they were digitally replaced. But that is his actual upper body costume.
I don't trust this hallway at all now.
No. Both sides.
No. I don't know who is more scary.
Who would you rather run into in a dark hallway?
I feel like I don't want to cross this area for some reason.
Have you seen American Horror Story?
Yeah.
Twisty the Clown. This is the original.
Oh, jeez.
This lady is really good.
A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger.
That's not cool. I was looking at it for a split second, like, that's not real. It's not gonna move. I forgot. Literally, my heart is hurting right now.
No!
Oh no! Come on, guys.
Bill Skarsgård's original Pennywise costume.
Oh, he's so. Oh my gosh.
Hey there, flight crew.
Oh god, is that from The Ring?
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk through that hallway as fast as possible.
My shoulders just instinctively shrink inwards as I walk through that hallway because
We're sort of
Oh,
we're in
jeez.
alien country now. This is from John Carpenter's The Thing. This is the original Robocop Spiderhead. And it has been lovingly restored. So many predators, so many aliens. Screen use costume from the very first Aliens. So
my God.
super duper rare.
severed head too.
Predator 2 costume worn by Kevin Peter Hall, who is known as the Gentle Giant. He died shortly after this film. He was very tall, and he played the Predator in Predator First and Second Predator, and he also played Harry in Harry and the Hendersons. Very gifted costume performer.
Wow, that's cool.
Whoa! Didn't even look up. We have the Queen.
Original studio.
Wow.
So this is how it would have appeared on set.
That is insanely big.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some of Stan Winston's personal pieces here. This is the Queen Alien Maquette. This was Stan's personal piece. They do smaller scale, and then once they settle on a design that they like, they develop the larger props. Very delicate, and I don't think I've ever been any more nervous in my life than carrying this into the exhibit, because it literally is the only one in the world. This is from Aliens, the James Cameron sequel. If you look very closely, you can see. Okay, that was a dirty trick.
Man, I've got more scares today here than I feel like Halloween Horror
I
Nights.
feel like that too.
In a better way, though. It's a little more relaxing. I can't emphasize how big some of these creatures in here really are. You can't tell until you're really standing here.
Played Pumpkinhead, which was Stan Winston's directorial. But this was Stan's personal copy of the Pumpkinhead costume. Freddy got somebody else.
So cool.
Another victim.
If you're a Child's Play fan, we have an original Chucky from the first Child's Play. So, and then two good guy dolls from part 2, and then Chucky and Tiffany from Bride of Chucky, and Gale's stunt head.
What?
It's so scary. I'm taking a photo of Ashley right now, and it's picking up all the Chucky heads in the background. It's so scary. They must be alive. No, not again. We're not done yet. We're still doing the tour.
Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5. And next to him, Jason, as he appeared in Final Chapter, Part 4, which absolutely 100% was the last Friday the 13th movie.
Oh, okay.
The final chapter. They made no more after that.
Really?
Yes.
It's a fact.
Google it.
You use Puppet and Tricycle from Saw 2 if you're soft.
Oh my god! So loud and scary. At first I was saying you guys should come visit. Now I'm second guessing. I'm just kidding. This is fun.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, so cool! The mask Jim Carrey. Oh, so amazing.
This is the screen-used Loki mask. It's actually Hugh Hefner's personal creature from the Black Lagoon that he would display in the grotto at Halloween. Universal props and costumes have been mostly lost to time. We have to rely on incredibly talented artists to bring them back to life. These Universal monster sculpts were done by a gentleman named Mike Hill.
You never realized like her hair was actually light brown like that.
Right. And from the first Jurassic Park, this is the original T-Rex head. Tried to eat the kids in the Jeep.
Oh wow! But luckily he ate one of the raptors at the end of the movie.
Yeah, he's had his lunch, so. This is the baby T-Rex that they steal in Jurassic Park 2.
Oh, the blood and the guts detail that's like on his mouth. I think one of the big notes about everything in here is just the detail of that. You miss on screen, but it's so vitally important to make the characters come to life for the audience. So these are a bunch of face sculpts of famous actors.
And the most famous horror actor of all time, of course, Bruce
Bruce
Lee.
Lee, yeah.
And people say, well, why is Bruce Lee on there? And a lot of people don't know, but he is actually related to Christopher Lee.
Oh, no. Really?
No.
I was going to say.
I was like, Brian, don't fall for it.
Who is Christopher Lee in Star Wars? Leave your answer in the comments below if you know who Christopher Lee played in Star Wars.
Into werewolf country here. This is another lovely Mike Hill creation. Lon Chaney Jr. as the Wolfman.
I love that it's kind of got the black and white look to it still, so it kind of looks like it's off the screen.
No.
You don't like
I
Beetlejuice?
do not like the snake.
Come for your daughter,
I
Chuck.
don't like those.
Of course, I don't have to tell you guys that Beetlejuice will be here for a while, because as we all remember, he was 9,998,383,750th in line, so he's got a little bit of time on his hands.
He does. I'm so scared of all this stuff. The scariest, I mean, as many creatures as there are, these are some of the scariest.
Well, you're safe here. She's in a glass case, so you don't have to worry.
It's still coming.
So got you. Oh, Conjuring. Oh my gosh. I love these movies.
My heart.
You okay? How's your
Yeah,
heart?
I'm okay.
Your heart's
I'm
good?
okay.
Hope you guys are doing okay too. We got some jump scares today. Some more dinosaurs.
Stan Winston's personal raptor,
Oh,
because we
wow.
all need a personal raptor. Creations from what he. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, this is Vladimir's original costume from The Night King.
Oh wow. You're a Game of Thrones
I
fan.
am.
Man,
I
even
held
second
steady.
time around.
I held steady.
You held steady. Yes, these whole spears right here.
Benjamin Button, we have Brad Pitt's light cast and makeups, as well as the screen use
Baby Button. No. Okay, I already got to jump over here. I love The Rocketeer. This is so cool seeing a suit. Oh my gosh.
This was directed by Joe Johnston, who went on to direct Captain America, another all-American hero. It is
Captain America First Avenger is almost kind of that same vein of storytelling. It's the same kind of hero's journey.
I'm not
so.
saying that I tried on the helmet and took pictures with it on, but
He's not saying that at all.
also not denying it.
Not denying.
Peter Hall, before, who played the Predator, also played Harry, and this is his screen-used costume. It's sort of hard to overstate how big this thing is.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Wow.
One more Doug Jones.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually a costume, believe it or not. It's crazy. You can actually see the zippers on the inside of the wrist there.
He is so skinny.
Great.
I've met Doug a couple
Doug
times.
can fit into anything. Some of the silicone appliances from the original Mystique. Basically, they would paint her blue and then glue those little bits all over her.
When is lunch?
Hold in your pee.
Hold in your pee.
Original pair of Johnny Depp's.
Whoa.
Oh, good, because I've been needing to get a haircut since 2020. Maybe this will do.
This is one of Brandon Lee's screen-used Crow costumes. Tony Stark's racing jacket from Part 2. This is the first suit he wore in the very first Iron Man.
Oh, no
when
way.
He's doing the Jericho missile
That's his
demonstration.
original Iron Man suit.
Robin Williams has Missed Outfire. This is his screen-used costume and makeups. And Chris Lloyd's Doc Brown costume, screen-used, and the original remote control for the DeLorean.
Ah, see, that would be the thing I wouldn't hold.
Yeah. But you gotta get by ET though. He's blocking your way, Ashley.
Hugs, Ashley, hugs.
Hugs, hugs. context.
Fun fact, this ET was actually made from the studio molds. It was on display at Universal.
Wow.
We did try and bust into Spielberg's office and get the original, but he was ready for us. So
Yeah.
the voice of ET was provided by Deborah Winger.
Winger again. I
She's
don't know.
actually her most famous role would have been in The Officer and a Gentleman.
I had
Did
no
not know
idea.
that.
No idea it was a lady.
No.
No idea.
That's what you would want, Ashley. You'd want the remote control.
Then maybe I can bring my car to me.
Wherever it is.
So we winded up our tour back in Gotham City with a trio of costumes. The first being from Batman Forever. Robin and Val is Batman. Rarest of the rare, we have an original 1989 Michael Keaton suit. To find one in any condition is incredibly difficult.
This is the original superhero suit, guys.
And another fun fact, the shoes were made by Nike.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This exhibit is amazing. You guys have to come check this out.
We're going to be in this location through December, and then we're going to be moving into a permanent spot up in the mall. This is only about 40% of Rich's collection that you're seeing here today. Right.
What? 40%?
Right.
Oh my god.
So as amazing as it is, it's just a taste. It's $30 for adults. Children under 12 are 15, and if you're military, $25.
Everybody, when they come to Hollywood, they want to have like some sort of film experience, and there's really, on the boulevard, there's really not a lot of that. Besides something like this exhibit, like this is the first of its kind that I've ever seen.
Shirts look great. I mean, if the skeleton looks great wearing it, I think anybody can look good in that. Pat, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Everybody in the flight crew.
Say thanks to Pat for the amazing tour, and guys, even though you just got to see a full tour of this event, 100% if you are in this area, you gotta come here.
Yeah.
This is so different in person. You're gonna love this exhibit, and it seems like it's gonna be around for a while, but get here as soon as you can for the Halloween season. I'm blown away.
I know.
You loved it?
That was incredible. It like surpassed my expectations 100-fold.
Beyond that black curtain.
We'll surpass your expectations, like Ashley said.
Thank you, Pat.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.